G'day, I'm Pete
And I'm Steve.
and we're the ministers here at the Cleveland Uniting Church, and we want to remind you about one of the greatest stories that we've ever heard, the story of all that Jesus has done for us at Easter.
It's a story that we're familiar with, that we retell every year, but it's a story that's also a bit odd and surprising when we look at it. It's a story where we see Jesus inviting those into God's family, into his family, that everyone else was trying to say, well, you actually don't really belong here at all.
Yep, Jesus invites us all, even in the stories that we read where whole communities were actually pushing people to the margins. Jesus stopped and talked to them and invited them to follow and be a part of his family as well.
We see that invitation Jesus offered didn't just extend to those who others saw as not belonging, but also sought to invite those who saw themselves as not being welcome in God's family, those who perhaps had started to believe what others had said about them, or maybe those who were ashamed at things they had done or said.
So what we try to do here is track through the weekend particularly of Jesus' betrayal, crucifixion and resurrection. So we start here on the Thursday night with a meal at 6 p.m. where we remind ourselves of all that happened that night, and then Good Friday in the morning, a service that sits quite deliberately with the crucifixion of Jesus, and then we look forward to Sunday when we celebrate the resurrection. And we do that by beginning with a dawn service where we join with some other churches down at Cleveland Point, particularly the Salvation Army and the Church of the Nazarene. You'd be more than welcome to join us at any of those times. So where can they find that information?
So all that information is on our Facebook page and our website, because there is a bunch of events that we do over Easter. But we do all of these things to remind ourselves that in the same way that Jesus welcomed and invited people in his community, in his time, into God's family, that invitation extends to all of us again today.
So we hope you have a happy and safe Easter, but above all else we'd want to say, God bless you.